All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? Because everybody wanted to see him, we're going to play Ajani. But Ajani also comes with Oko, which will probably make a lot of people happy. So we're going to start with what the deck probably looks like with Authority of the Console, so we can slow down some of all these shenanigans opponents are doing right now with all their creatures. We do have Seam Rip, which kind of sweet. Going to get rid of some early Badger Mole Cup, maybe even some Bloom Tenders right now. Cryogen Relic, not the most exciting card, but it does slow creatures down and help us draw. We do have Shimmer Wild's Growth. This lets us play it on a land, and then whenever we tap a land for mana, we add an additional one. So it's just generally helpful, and it's something we can hit with United Battlefront. Aang's Iceberg, just more removal. For those you don't know, Ajani is a 3-mana Planeswalker with 3 loyalty. You can +1, make a green and white Kithkin. You can -2. Ajani deals 4 damage to target tap creature, which we'll probably use that a lot in this style of deck. And then you can -8 to look at the top X card of your library, where X is your life total. You can put that many number of non-land permanents with mana value 3 or less from among them on the battlefield. And guess what? We're playing mostly everything that has 3 or less. We do have Pinnacle Starcage that can remove a lot of things. We do have Split Up that can get rid of a few bodies, as well as Oko. If you don't know what this is, Oko has a million lines of text because it has a front and the back side. Front side, you can pay a green during your first main phase to flip them. You can +2 to have a creature gain all creature types, which I don't know if that'll matter here. Probably not. You can +1 to have a creature get -2, -0 to end of turn, which is great because it'll slow some creatures down. And then on the back side, we can also pay blue to flip it over. You -1 to mill 3 cards, and you can put a permanent from them into your hand, which will be really good with this since we have Aang's Iceberg and Pinnacle Starcage. You can -3 to make 2 3/3 Elks, because, of course, Oko likes Elks. And then you can -6, you can choose a creature type. You get an emblem with creatures you control a chosen type, gets suppressor +3. Probably going to be Kithkin or Elk, the way this deck is designed. So we shall see. And then, of course, United Battlefront. We just get to look at 7 and put a bunch of stuff into play and hope it helps us win. That's pretty much the game plan. Like, we cross our fingers and hope. But yeah, you know what you don't have to hope for? Saving money on Lorwyn. You can literally just go do that if you go over to Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com. I keep telling y'all about it. You just use my code DRAGON. It's DRAGN. You'll save 5% off whatever you buy on their website. So go take advantage of it. But all right, let's go see if this tandem of Oko and Ajani can get the job done. Okay, we can make green mana. We can make white mana. We have Seam Rip. Okay, this works. This is fine. Yeah, wherever Oko lives, I'm just assuming it's spring break all the time. Either that or he's allergic to fabrics or something. All right, we're just gonna Seam Rip. There's a Badger Mole Cub. All right, the mana has started. Let's play this tapped. Play one of these. Don't know what we're going to do here, actually. All right, that's good that the opponent didn't do anything there, though. That's kind of nice. We can get this to 4. Or we can just give, like, Badger Mole Cub -1. Flip this and make some 3/3s. I'm not sure what's the right way to go here, so I'm just going to go here. Oh, wait. We could just deal 4 damage target tap creature. Check that out. I'll give up Ajani for that. That seems worth it. That's a sacrifice Ajani made happily. At least that's what he told me. All artifacts and creatures. I think we can wait on that a little bit. Let's go ahead and play another one of these. We'll take 2 and play Oko. And then let's go ahead and just do this. Oh, no, we didn't need another Oko. Oh, technically we can have both, right? If we keep one on front and one on the back. It's a little silly. Do I even want to waste that? Probably not. Let's just make 2 3/3s here. And then play this over here. I guess it can make more white mana, because I think we have everything we need, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, Bloom Tinder. Sure. Well, they have a lot of mana, so they're going to get to start doing silly things next turn. And we did not draw very well here. That is disappointing. Alright, well, we'll just give you all creature types just because. Doesn't really do anything. Gosh. I guess we got to get rid of all the creatures, huh? Let's get an attack in. Like, one of the ones that you don't love, but it's just like, it kind of feels like what we need to be doing. Alright. Imposter Syndrome. Oh my gosh. Levdev is deep in the tank doing some wild stuff. Yeah, let's flip, because we can make these dudes, and we'll just make a new, Oko. Alright. And I guess we'll just hold this to look intimidating. Another Imposter Syndrome. Okay, so now we're cooking. Wow, good thing, too, because we got nothing happening. I'm just going to plus this so we can get to the big minus section at some point. Alright. Bloom Tender by itself, we're probably okay with that. Dang, deck, really? Come on now. I guess it doesn't matter. We get to attack for 6 here anyway. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. Because we can just put this on white if we have to. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do this, see if we can get some life back. Lots of people trying to do Leyline Shenanigans. Oh, this is Dev again. Levdev. Well, Bloom Tinder looks like it's going to get to do something this turn, unfortunately. And if we don't draw a land, this is going to be real bad. Because they've got 7, 8 mana here. Alright, there's Marilyn. Yep, you can play my Oko. Or actually, can't you, right? You can cast a spell with mana value less than or equal number of elves you control. Okay. Well, that is a thing. Let's... Just playing Oko here. We just wiped the board out, I guess. Just save ourselves the trouble. Destroy all tapped creatures. Alright, there's a Llanowar Elf. And... I think we're still going to go Oko here. It's up to 1. I don't have to choose that. What is this guy? Oh, Vivid at the beginning of your first main phase reveal cards? Okay. We will pay. And then we'll do this. Oh, wait, no! I played the wrong card! Oh, crap. That was not my intention. I wanted to play Split Up. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. I drugged the wrong card from my hand. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, we're just going to have to hope United Battlefront does what it's supposed to do. Alright, well, opponent's going to have a lot of cards they get to do here. Here's a high, perfect Morcant. Badger Mole Cub, gets them some mana. If you attack, I would really like to block. Yeah, if we flip this... How do we go about this? We attack... Yeah, let's go ahead. And then... I guess we attack, split up. We destroy all untapped, because this is the real problem. They get to keep some mana, but we don't care that much. So yeah, I think that's the play here. Alright. And then we just destroy all tap creatures. Man, that's tough. We could have prevented this whole turn. Just playing too fast sometimes. Okay, destroy all untapped creatures. Just slow down the mana production here. Or the card production, I should say. Mana, they're already covered. Oh, no. Oh, they got mana. I was like, do they have something there? You could attack for 4 anyway. So I need to do this. Oh, I guess it would have made it 5. But alright, same difference, really. Oko's going to end up at 1 either way here. Get another Badger Mole. That's a thing. Wait, does it not? Whenever non-token creature control does combat damage to a player, create a token. Why did they not make a Badger Mole? Non-token creature you control deals combat damage to a player. Oh, because it's 0. But I forgot. We reduced it. I was like, wait a minute. Alright, let's go ahead and fire one of these off. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we do this and cryo? Yeah, alright, that's probably correct. Get rid of you. Have a tap land. Make you not deal damage. And then we'll just sit back so they're not getting free guys here. I was kind of hoping to hit an Aang's Iceberg to get rid of the imposter syndrome. And a Bloom Tender. Alright. Good news. Opponent doesn't really have much going on here. There's an Aang's Iceberg. And we'll take a Seam Rip. Actually, do we care about a Seam Rip? Yeah, we'll get rid of the Bloom Tender probably. We'll just take... No, we'll take this, obviously. Why wouldn't we take anything else? Get rid of this. They can have their 5-color thing. Obviously, taking the 5-color thing is the better play here. I am fully aware. But it's okay. Alright. And make some more elks. And play this tapped. Oh, actually, that's not tapped. That's the wrong one. Never mind. Alright. Cool. Yeah, now we get to a point we get to just start attacking with our duders and just get even more value. Go ahead and plus. See if we can find an Ajani just to back things up.
I am here to bring you home.
All right. Plus. End of turn. And that should do it. Yep, GG's. All right. You're asking if Johnny... Wait. Oko transforms the same turn his front side activates. No, it's at the beginning of the first main phase. Now, you can flip it and activate, but they don't do it at the same time. Like, the first time, we just have either +2 or +1. Oh, boy. Sure, we'll try it. We gotta risk it for the biscuit on some hands. Alright, opponent plays a tap land. We don't have much going on here, but the fact we found a third land is good. That is very beneficial. Wistfulness, okay. Are we doing Reanimator piles? We are doing Reanimator piles. Okay. Well, then I guess this is just what we're going to do. I am genuinely stunned. The number of people who wanted to play Reanimator piles in this early access. And they're basically the exact same decks we've seen with like incarnations in there. Like genuinely stunned. Like we've seen so many. Like a truly crazy amount, honestly. Yeah, then you just go land, reanimate, get your stuff into play. Like that's not even anything crazy or challenging, but you know, is what it is. Alright, end the turn. Incarnations have been solid like we expected. Yep, sure. You have Cavero. Get all your dudes back. I mean, to be fair, if we could find a split up, this isn't like the worst thing, but we kind of have to find one here. There was also a cheeky little play where we could have flashed in an iceberg just to do it and then try to also scry, which is what I probably should have done. Because that would have been more beneficial. Because we could have waterbended using the 2 creatures and the other thing. Yeah, that's actually tough. I probably should have. Is there any way... Actually, nope, because I won't have the creature till our main phase. Yeah, I guess we just have to draw it. It's either here or it's not. Basically. Oh, sick! I'm just like, it's here or it's not. I guess it's here. Wow. That's just lucky. That's all that is. Not to say they don't have another Reanimator spell or another Cavero. I mean, it's very likely. We're just going to be doing it all over again. Oh, there goes Ajani. They got tired of my BS. Yeah, there was honestly way too many Reanimator decks today to be reasonable, truthfully. Kind of a crazy amount. We'll just make this green, I guess. I guess we try to get rid of this. Just so they can't get back a Cavero if they don't already have one. Get rid of our Duder? Nope. Alright. Okay. Well, they got another one. Wait, why would you not just get the cat? Can you not get Cavero with that? What are we... Oh, I guess you get to return a thing anyway. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't... Like, I'd rather you just finish me if you're going to play the Reanimator deck. Like, come on, what are we doing? That's so weird. Like, I guess? Alright, sure. Do. Well, of course, nobody's playing Graveyard Hate in Best of 1 because we're playing Early Access. And regular Best of 1 we would be. I'm just going to give them the GGs. Like, that's fine. Let's get out of here. Here's the thing, though. My issue with Reanimator decks, and it's why I don't play, like, Mono Red aggro or Hyper Boros aggro, why I don't play, like, several decks. Because y'all aren't getting to learn anything as viewers. Right? We're not learning anything from seeing Reanimator go, discard, reanimate, get my stuff. Right? Like, we know how that works. So, it's not even interesting for y'all to really learn much. We will keep this. No, we're not going to main deck. That's the thing. For an event like this, we're not main decking. Ooh, actually, do I need to... I guess we get blue. We're not going to main deck Oh, I should have got white. I forgot this only makes green by itself. But yeah, you're not main decking graveyard removal because like that's not what you're trying to do here, you know? You're trying to just play fun new things and interesting interactions. We don't want to waste slots on that stuff. Now, if we're going on the ladder, then yeah, you make sure you have ways to deal with graveyards, or you just go all in against everything else and say, all right, I lose against Reanimator, fine. But the thing is, when you're playing on the ladder, we can go ahead and just say, you know what? I'll just accept the loss of this deck and move on, right? And that's the thing you can do. But you can't really do that in early access because you're trying to let somebody else also make content and do their thing, right? So if I were to see an opponent dump a couple things in graveyard on the ladder, I could just say like, all right, GG's, move on, have your win, because I know I have nothing against graveyard stuff. But during early access, they know a lot of people aren't playing graveyard removal because we're not trying to be super serious right now. Except for the handful of players that are preparing for one of the upcoming events, which, you know, they give access to for this event as well. But they're also playing in the best of 3 queue, not the best of 1. All right, I have Ajani's, or Oko might be about to get hit pretty hard here. There's definitely some hesitation on if they're going to pump or not. All right, turning it into a 2-3 makes sense. Okay. Don't think we're going to flip this. I think we're just going to let them stay as is. Oh. There was a weird hesitation there, and I don't know what that is. Probably like a get lost? Either way, we're going to go ahead and cast United Battlefront. See if we can find Ajani and friends. We did find an Ajani. We did find a Cryogen Relic, but I'm probably just going to take Aang's Iceberg here. And we will Iceberg that. Maybe. Cool. And then we will make you not do any damage. And then we will +1 Ajani. We're not looking too bad here. Suki does now let your creature do a damage. That matters. That's not nothing. Decline. We will... Actually, I'm going to do this first. Let's see what we find before we make a decision. Star Cage. It doesn't do a whole lot. But it doesn't not do something either. Okay, that's handy for later. Let's go ahead and make you not do things. And we will make another 1/1. All right. Elspeth. Well, that's not a happy time. Fortunately, we have answers, but yeah, that could have got rough. Decline, I think. Though we do have another Oko, but we're kind of going to use our mana on this turn. So let's go ahead and destroy all untapped creatures. Play this. Let's remove Elspeth. Let's plus a Deuter. Let's make a... I guess we'll just plus, and this could be every creature type. Why not? I mean, we're kind of up against it now, though. If we can't get it done with our creature, our planeswalkers, our hand's kind of scrapped, you know? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if Oko's really anyone's bestie. They probably don't trust him, to be honest. Can't imagine he's on anybody's besties list. But you never know. Maybe he is. We'll keep it. Let's put this on white. Probably want to just play the Cryogen Relic here. Like, if they want to counter it, they can counter it. We don't care. Like, the fact they're wasting spell snares on those, we are totally okay with it. Though their hand probably just doesn't have much here, so they just have counters, probably. Okay, we have lots of mana here. So we already have one of these on plains. We put this one on island? I don't know. Don't even know if it matters. We'll probably put it on plains anyway. Flash in a Duder? A Flood Pitch Drowner. Okay. Flood Pitch Drowner does not... Well, I mean, it plays well for them. Doesn't play well for us with Split Up. So that's a little bit of a problem. What if we... Do we try to Oko here? No, they might make us pay 2 mana. I'll try this. Probably doesn't resolve, but it's fine. Oh, it did. What? Oh, no. We also have 3 of our 4 of Ajani's here. Ah, not good. I mean, we got to take these because we already have an Oko in hand, but not the best situation. Also, Flood Pitch Drowner don't care about Ajani's kill ability. It's like, I don't tap, so what?
My spirit is unbreakable.
My spirit is unbreakable. Okay, Preacher. Okay, well now we will split up, because makes sense. Destroy all untaps. Make another body. Play this. And pass. Nothing? Nah, they're probably going to flash something in. There's so many flash options right now. I don't even think it's worth playing this, because everything we can get is probably going to remove stuff or whatever, and we already have an Ajani. We already have an Oko. Tidebinder? Sure. You got it. And then we'll just do this. And make you negative. We will... do we even want to attack? I'm just trying to think. Like, I could get rid of that by attacking and then play Split Up. I think I want to, actually. Because otherwise, this other Split Up's just going to languish in our hand, doing nothing. Yeah, it's fine. Destroy all untapped. Alright. There's another Preacher of the Schism. We will... Yeah, we'll flip to the backside here, I think. And then let's fire this off. Not particularly good for us. Dang it. I mean, I guess technically we could just live off the front side of Oko for a minute. It's not nothing. So we make it where you don't get to deal any damage, which is fine. And we'll just plus this. And then we'll make some elks. Alright. No attacks. Sure, one of them dies. With all them creature types. Okay. We do not want to flip our Okos currently. Because that's bad for business. And then we will just make sure you don't get to do anything. We'll play this just for sport. We don't really need the mana here. We're good. We can tap that guy, though. Oh, on target tapped creature. Alright, we're going to get in there. Did I make my 1/1 yet? I did not. Okay, sounds good. Overlord, sure, you got it. Looked like another preacher was over there. All right. Come on, Dak. We just need a little bit of help. I'm not asking for a lot here. We'll go ahead and put you on ice. We'll make another body. We're getting to where we can just ultimate our Planeswalkers. Okay, and this counters triggered abilities as well, so that's a thing. So we may try to pay. They'll stop us from flipping. Unless they just want to destroy a Planeswalker here. Totally fine. Like, we're good either way, opponent. We are good either way. It's fair. I mean, you do still get to trigger your card. That is still a thing that happens. No blocks. Okay, so we're going to have to do this in a way where if we choose to flip, like we attack, opponent's creatures will be tapped. We'll just get rid of all tapped creatures, and then we'll still activate our Planeswalkers, I guess. It's just, yeah, that's fine. We won't pay for this one, so we'll decline that one. We'll pay to flip this one. We'll get stopped from flipping it, obviously. Nope, they didn't do it. Okay. Oh, they can't. I guess they can't. Oh, weird. Okay. Let's go Ajani +1. Go attacking. Sure. That works for me. Draw a card. Oh, excellent. That is perfect. So creatures you chose get an emblem with creatures you control. The chosen type gets +3/+3 in vigilance and hexproof. All right. So now I think we can wait. Because now they can put that in play on the stack. We can remove it, and then we're good. Sure. You got it, fam. I mean, they're at 10. We don't even mind one of our Planeswalkers taking a hit. It's cool. Yep. Sounds good to me. Now, they could have two answers here, which is the other reality. Could totally be a thing. I'm going to decline. And then we're just going to see if this works. I mean, we can already see that, so we know what's coming. They choose. We try to get rid of it. See if they have a counter. All right. Then we just attack opponents at 7 after all this. I mean, I guess I could have got rid of their dude too, but it's not that big of a deal, really.
Stand by my side, friend.
And then just lock their dude down again. We'll just draw more lands that we don't need. Golly. Yeah, I guess I'll play it. Doesn't really do much of anything, but it's fine. Gonna remove a creature? Sure, you got us. Like, you did it, fam. What do we get? Staunch crewmate? Sure.
Did you forget
Do. Destroy all tap things. Now we're just playing with our food. We could set up to ultimate whenever we're ready. Alright, end the turn. Yeah, we didn't even come close to losing on this one. Crewmates, go find something. Yep. Yep. I mean, I guess just for the stream, we'll minus Ajani if they let us. Oh, they were playing Throne of the Grim Captain. That makes sense. I was wondering what they were up to. That makes so much more sense. Alright, sure. That's minus Ajani. Like, we get another one of these, another Ajani, we get another Authority. We'll take an Oko, Seam Rip, I guess. The other Aang's Iceberg. Sure. That's all we need. Get rid of you. Yeah, opponent's saying GG's. Yep. Alright, cool. Yeah, that last opponent was on something, man. If they'd have got the Grim Captain... I mean, admittedly, we have things that exile, so it may not have mattered, but Grim Captain's pretty cool. You don't see it that often. Credit to the opponent for trying, honestly. As it turns out, this felt like it was going to make somewhat of a difference because it could ramp up, you know, on 2 mana to make sure you hit the Aang's Iceberg. But we didn't need it very often. I still don't think it's worth removing, though, because you don't really have a way to advance forward. We have a bunch of things that cost 3, so even if you don't get it, it's okay to, like, Star Cage on 3 or Johnny on 3 to make a blocker or destroy a thing that's tapped or whatever, right? There's things that are still fine. You know, I don't think that's actually a huge deal. But I think it's a case of, is there anything better we could put in this slot? I don't know what the answer would be there. And it's maybe, you know, you only play a couple of them and hedge your bets, and maybe you play, like, I don't know, an Elspeth or something. Just a thing that makes more tokens to try to close the gap, or close the game, right? Because that was the only gripe I had with the games that we played, is that once we had things locked up, we kind of were just sitting while the opponent looked for a thing, right? We don't, while we do have creatures and we're making them or moving forward, we don't have a lot, right? It wasn't like we had creature lands and all this stuff doing things, so something to think about there. But we weren't really ever under pressure, right? Against all the decks we played against, we kind of still were able to take our time and, you know, do our thing. So, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that. But if you are looking to play Ajani and Oko, here's a deck featuring both of them. But yeah, I do think if you were playing on the ladder, it makes sense to go ahead and play Shimmerwild's Growth as well. Or take out Shimmerwild's Growth and play Rest in Peace, right? Because the thing you can hit off Battlefront, you can just cast it on 2 if you need to. And if the Reanimator decks are around and popular, playing all the incarnations or whatever, that could end up being really good, right? That just turns those decks off, unless they get, like, the Saga that gets rid of it or whatever. So, there's something to be said for that. Hey, thank you for the follow. So, yeah, that's an option you have available to you if you want to go down that road. If you're not worried about that and you just want more consistency on hitting Battlefront to hit your Planeswalkers or whatever, then just leave them in. You know, I think that's kind of what we're dealing with there. But either way, links over on Moxfield. Y'all know the drill. Go download it, check it out, try it for yourself. Otherwise, it's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.